finally made it.
Dad, can you get my camera now?
We're here. What's going on over here? Savannah, what's going on? My goodness.
Need some bark, Dad? I need some bark. Here's some bark. Here's some bark. Don't break it. Don't break it. Don't break it.
Who? David Fulmer. Myron Canfield. Jonathan Follett. Is that correct? Any over here? Well, that's exciting. Yes. Don Bear. Okay, yes. Jonathan Harriman Hale. Okay.
Well, hello, we're here in Nauvoo. Your smiling face speaks well of you. Please be wise to a question or two. What's your first name? What's your home town? The name of your state?
Yeah.
Nauvoo has been waiting for you. Historical sites and an excellent view. We'd like to interpret for you a history you need to prolong your stay in old Nauvoo till you've done all there is to do. A story true.
And when we moved here to Nauvoo, we bought a little farm just outside of town.
We had a fine riding horse and rig, and the I have already thus far, and grace will lead me home.
Of course, dancing always warmed their bodies and their souls. Let's welcome the Sunset Steppers.
Week after week they sang as they walked and walked and walked and walked and walked. Everyone! Pioneer children sang as they walked and walked and walked and walked. Pioneer children sang as they walked and walked and walked and walked. They washed in streams and worked and played. Sundays they camped and read and prayed. Week after week they sang as they walked and walked and walked and walked and walked.
When the Pioneer Company finally crossed over the Rocky Mountains and for the first time looked down upon that great Salt Lake Valley, oh, why, they just stood in awe with tears in their eyes, and they cried, "Hurrah! Hurrah! Hurrah!" Now, hurrah! 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 You know, we're so thankful for the great men and women that built this little town of Nauvoo.
Take it.
Hey, hey, Savannah. Savannah. She's too busy.
Okay.
What's going on back here? Hmm?
Picture.
Picture.
Go away, please. Are you going to take it or not? Now go away, please. I'd rather ride the horse. There's ice too. Hey.
Well, there she is. Hi.
You don't know if it's a boy or
Hello.
Take it.
Hello.
I think she's gonna take a picture.
Nate.
Seth, that's it.
Seth. His name's John. His name's Seth.
We don't even know.
I thought you were Nathan. Oh, oh, oh. Savannah. Savannah. He's had enough of this.
Maybe.
Oh, Savannah is so cute. Hold him next to Savannah, Trace. Tracy, hold him right next to Savannah.
Trying, John. My arms are.
There, but these floods have been washing our roads out all the time. What they did. They had whole lots all out through here, clear up to the north end of Nauvoo and next to the river. And one of them right here by in the corner of the horse pastures where Addis and Pratt live.
We are on Samuel Street.
This is Samuel Street. Named after Samuel Street.
He went on this mission to come back very discouraged. It's a lake now here. It isn't that deep here, but you see the boys out here in the river over there, that green one, and there's a red one down here pretty close to the shore. That's the Iowa side of the channel. This is the Illinois side.
Savannah, you gonna smile?
Who would have thought my ugly brother
Because she got all her mother's genes.
Who would have thought? She is so pretty.
My sister who's outside.
Yeah, and Dad.
Hey.
It looks like we've got some
Hey.
What's
down there?
Don't get in the corner, you won't be able to see.
Zachary, come back this way.
Hey. What's down there?
We'll try to about that. Come on in. Hello.
Oh, I felt it blowing on my leg. Yeah, I did.
Have you been out to Family Living Center today? The fire is going in the bus 11. Well, they'll be taking it out right away, and then they put in the bread, and they serve bread out of the bus 11 about noon. Anyway, the bus 11 is real deep, goes out further than the wall of the building. And way back in the 19th century, ladies had dresses with kind of big bows or poofs on the back of their dresses. They called them bustles. And because this has to poof out beyond the edge of the building, they named it after the bustle on the ladies' skirt, so it's called a bustle oven. Well, they had to build a fire right inside the oven, and they had to let it burn for about 3 hours to get that brick in there really hot, because that's what would cook their food. After 3 hours, they took a shovel and had to get the fire out of there. It was very hot to work with, and they would save the ashes because that's where they would get the lye to make their soap.
That's it, huh?
It's like a pizza board, isn't it? They put cornmeal on here, and then they sprinkle that inside the oven because the bread didn't go in pans. The bread looked like this. It was round lumps of dough, and they would put those on the peel board, and they would put those inside there. And after they got about 4 loaves in, they would take this door. Now, they had to start their process the night before because they had to soak this door in a big tub of water all night long. Here you go. One more here.
Do you think they could use that for giving a spanking if they had to? Okay, look out.
It's just to look at. And
Uncle Paul was open.
Believe it or not, the floor that you're standing on is the actual floor that the pioneer stands on. Wow. Isn't that neat? So this room has a really special spirit about it. So special people have to come in and put plastic gloves on, and they refold the quills.
Don't touch.
Yeah, basically. It was a special art. That quilt right there is actually a journal of a woman who came from England that just shows her whole trip.
Hooray!
Okay, now, Mom ever call you an old crank? Well, get down there and crank that thing. You wanted to do it about 10 times. What? Oh, coming last, huh? Yeah, that's gonna take a minute.
Come on, Zach.
We got rope out. Turn it the other way, quick.
Turn it the other way, Zach.
Now we're done. Okay, now back the other way.
You're doing good. Zach, you're doing so good.
That's good. Whoa, whoa. Don't get those tied up there. See how it's tying up right here in the ropes? Look over here. See where? No. You gotta go. Doesn't go that far.
This is Martha Stewart, 1845.
Which one?
Okay. Get a hold of the wick. Remember, you just
Don't take this, Zach.
and up. You don't hold it down.
Get
Hold it
closer,
down and it melts it and it gets smaller.
Which one did you get today?
After the
Try to
flash.
hold the baby.
Do I have to do the flash?
It's already 5. It's already going.
Did I get one?
No.
Yes. Let's get back to that. Then get it.
I start?
Yeah. I ask your dad here.
See it.
I have to get
Go ahead, Zach.
Is this your group right here?
Yeah.
So,
Go ahead and dip it. Do it just what she said.
I think I need another one. Oh, I got smaller pieces. What do I do?
Just hold it. That's your flashlight now. You got a candle now. I think you're done. You just dip it once, right?
Just dip it once. If you do it twice, it gets smaller because the heat makes it melt and it slides off.
The last wagons to go west in 1846. Now, can you imagine why they would stay here until the last of the rest? Now, nobody came into this shop. Nobody came into it. It was just that barren, you know, empty. Oh, as time went by, the roof came in. Then the beams came down. Then the walls started coming down. And in 1932, it was just a pile of rubble at the end of this cornfield. Man didn't like that rubble there, so he pushed it off and grew corn. Like we're sitting here, corn was growing there. Now, in 1969, they decided to restore this. And when they did, there was a lady uptown who had information on where this has been. Ooh, don't forget that. Everything this up will give me a heart attack. Because everything we do is
I'm sure they try to show. You guys, Andrew, just on the sidewalks. Andrew, this is their cemetery. Their garden. Just down the sidewalk.
Nathan.
On the sidewalk. That's what it's for.
Mom, I
How many chances left?
This is the Nauvoo Temple in construction.
Let's read this out.
Who's this tall? That is
I have a picture made by Mrs. Collins. Here. Sydney.
10 people.
So this is the debtor's cell. They didn't, or the dungeon. They didn't stay too long until the sheriff moved them back down into the debtor's cell. So they probably weren't shackled. The mattress in the back might look much like the one that Willard from the original door. The family, of course, filled in the bullet hole when the church was restoring it. A descendant of the Browning family happened to find this in his great-great-great-grandfather's belongings and brought it over, and it fit in there, so it might have been the one that was there that was shot when the mob came.
It's a battery problem, so I better get into the scissors. 40 minutes. It looks like a battery to me. They're pretty tired.